Our story began in 2001 with the extraordinary efforts of C.C. Yin and a pioneering group of fellow civic-minded friends and community leaders.
We started with about 40 API American leaders in Sacramento 10 years ago. We found that we need a grassroots foundation, nonprofit, nonpartisan, non-political organization to promote the empowerment of API Americans who normally are good workers, good citizens. However, very few participate in the democratic process.
To accomplish these objectives, the Asian Pacific Islander Public Affairs Association has created internship and scholarship programs, developed voter education and registration events, as well as leadership, mentoring, and networking programs designed specifically for the education betterment and advancement of the API community. Our 5 chapters enable us to not only better serve the diverse API community, but also educate its broad membership and cultivate API leaders. In 2004, the APAPA internship program was born. Sparked by the vision of Mayu Carlson, the program is designed to inspire our API students and cultivate future leaders. This tremendously successful program strives to empower underrepresented youths, develop their leadership skills, give them valuable public policy experience, and encourage civic and social responsibility. Over 60 college students have entered the 6-week summer program, which involves workshops, coaching, and mentoring sessions, as well as over 100 internship hours at our state's capital. In addition, our Community Education Foundation has awarded over 78 scholarships to deserving students. Profoundly changing the lives of its participants, this program is a vital part of the APAPA organization and all that we strive to achieve. APAPA's motto is, "The best way to have our voice heard is to get involved in the democratic process as educated and informed participants." In 2002, the concept of developing a nonpartisan voters' education forum was born, with a mission to educate our community on the issues and candidates that affect our communities and encourage informed decisions at the voting booth. The forum is a nonpartisan annual event that provides a unique opportunity for the API community, along with the general public, to come face-to-face with statewide candidates and office holders. Garnering over 30 speakers at the 2010 event, the forum has become an influential vehicle which brings voters and candidates from all parties and levels of government together to discuss local and statewide issues. Another integral part of our voter education outreach are the multiple town hall meetings that are conducted by APAPA regional chapters to bring local candidates to the voters in an open forum of debate and discussion. We've enjoyed rapid success. In conjunction with voter registration drives and the Vote by Mail campaign launched by the Bay Area chapter 3 years ago, APAPA continues to make strides in increasing the number of registered API voters and its voter turnout on election days. APAPA has earned a reputation as a diligent, dedicated organization whose efforts include mobilizing a grassroots movement to develop future API leaders and increase API representation in all areas of government. In 2001, there were no API state elected officials in California. By 2009, 15 API members had been elected to state legislative and constitutional offices, and an unprecedented number of API Americans were elected to local school boards and city councils. In 2008, APAPA established a judicial task force headed by Dale Manami and Jeanette Dong. The task force provided an invaluable resource to API candidates seeking judgeships. 13 API judges were helped by this process. 11 were appointed to the Superior Court bench, and 2 historical U.S. federal court appointments were made, Edward M. Chin and Dolly G. In addition to all the sub-ethnic API community groups within the APAPA organization, APAPA has worked hard to form working partnerships with multiple cultural and ethnic community groups because APAPA strongly believes that California's greatest strength is its diversity. APAPA strives to be the bridge that connects our communities to their local civic leaders. Bi-monthly meetings are held at each chapter where attendees and civic leaders discuss local issues of concern and collaborate on resolutions to these challenges. The key to helping APAPA empower California's API community have been the invaluable corporate partnerships, APAPA individual founders, and our volunteers. Their vision, dedication, and financial investment have provided APAPA with a solid financial foundation to continue its mission and achieve our goals. In celebration of our 10th year, APAPA looks to the future with a renewed commitment, a commitment to further strengthen our community foundation and organization. This will allow us to effectively expand nationwide and empower API Americans to become the local, state, national, and global leaders of tomorrow. APAPA looks to its supporters, students, activists, and community leaders to write the rest of the organization's unfinished story. Together and united, the torch of API American civil engagement that APAPA has helped to light will continue to burn brightly for many years to come.
Well, congratulations, APAPA, on 10 years of fantastic service to the community, educating the API population and encouraging them to be civically engaged.
I can't believe 10 years, that's what happens. Time really flies when you're having a great, good time.
Happy anniversary to APAPA, and best of luck and continued success in increasing civic participation and voter education. Great work.
We are so very fortunate to have APAPA here in California and APAPA's leadership, encouraging young people to get involved, providing education to the community, disseminating information, and supporting API candidates.
I thank you because without you, I wouldn't be here today, and I don't think I would be quite half as effective as I am because of your message and your passion and the people that you have organized around this wonderful organization.
Thank you for providing the opportunity for people to have a voice. Thank you for stressing the importance of civic engagement, of political participation, and of voting. You, APAPA, are doing it better than just about anyone.
Of course, as Secretary of State, the thing I'm most proud of is the number of voters who you have managed to register on a nonpartisan basis, not just API voters, voters from every community, every walk of life in the state of California. I couldn't do my job without you. Thank you.
I want to congratulate APAPA on your 10th anniversary of elevating the interests and voices of our community so that all can be heard.
This organization began just with a handful of people and has now grown not only regionally, statewide, but nationally.
Thank you especially to CC Yin and the great team you've brought around to provide political forums for the important civic debate about the future of the state and where we're going, and to provide the scholarships, to provide the hope, to provide for your young members that you are lifting up with your scholarship efforts and internships the chance to be the best they can be now and the future leaders of California.
Congratulations on everything you do in the future for APAPA. I hope to see that you continue for the next 100 years.
You've done amazing work for the last decade, and we're looking for decades more. So bring everybody together and keep making APAPA a very special place with very special people.